Yo, I'm back. It's Thursday, 8:30, 8:31. I was 1 minute behind the time I wanted to be here. Tried my best. I was trying to also, some tech side of things. Gemma, how's it going? I was trying to get the EQ plugin to work. So I have compression and limiting and noise suppression and gating, all those other effects going on, but I still can't get EQs to work in OBS on my PC. That's a lot of text talk going on there, but that's where I'm at right now. I cannot get it to work, so just making sure the stream is working. It is working. Cindy, how's it going? Not early. 8:30. It's 8:32. You're early. You're in a different time zone though. I need to respond to one message here. I got a very important independent audio engineer invoicing bookkeeping question. How do you send a I just make PDF of pages of page in the spreadsheet. Learning some top secret stuff right now. Keep your bookkeeping simple. That's all I gotta say. So if anyone needs to look at it, you just go here. Money comes in, money comes out. That's all bookkeeping is at our level. Anyways, back playing NHL 20 on Xbox One. I've got my Be a Pro character. It's not really characters, it's me. We are Peterborough Pete's are 23-0 right now. Cindy's saying I asked if it was 8:30 my time. No, why would I say 8:30 your time when we're talking about my broadcast? No, it's 8:30. Sometimes it's 9:30, but I got ahead of work today, which was good. So we are here now. I'm gonna try to get through 3 games again. Try to take Peterborough Pete's 26-0. That's what the people of Peterborough want right now. Chatting the parents today. Apparently, COVID cases are pretty much 0 in Peterborough, which is great to hear. Actually, Canada's doing pretty good in general, so it's good to hear. Everyone, keep it up. Wear a mask. Wash your hands. Don't touch face. Get ahead of this. Log of War mass players rating. Oh, it's other stuff that I don't even need to know. I play this just for the OHL. Jim is asking, doing good. How about you? I'm doing good. Again, I got through quite a bit of work today, so what's going on? Oh, I pressed a button. That's what happens sometimes. No, I'm doing good. I got through quite a bit of work today. Trying my best. Well, that was a silly pass, Nick. Bam! Oh, it's kind of a knee. Oh. I'm trying to take... What are you doing, team? Oh, that's a good kick save. That was a legit kick save. That guy's huge. He's like 6 something. Yeah, I'm trying to take some of the weekend off. Hit that guy. So, trying to stay ahead of the work. It's supposed to rain here today. It's just the whole day's felt like it's supposed to rain. Oh, that was weird. Gotta hit that guy. Oh, they want me off the ice. I'm gonna change. That's a good time to change. Sorry, we're having my player over here cut out. Since saying look forward to your streams. Thank you. Thank you. Look forward to this. I have some plans planned for my streams, for some other things I'd like to do with the live streaming. I don't know if you caught Dane and we did a stream yesterday afternoon. I just had to think about that. Yes, it was Wednesday afternoon. And as I was driving out to Dane's, like the wheels started turning with a few things I wanted to do with live streams and some of the technology that's available now to us. And I started thinking about what I wanted to do with some of the streams. So I'm going to go on the record and say next week, hopefully I can make Not an announcement, but hopefully I can test some new advances in streaming capabilities here. So I like what's going on. I'm enjoying it. Again, a big part of the streaming is just so I can play video games for a bit. But also there's just a lot more going on with streaming capabilities these days to create some content that's fun and be able to chat. Oh, nice shot, bud. Be able to chat with my friends on here and answer some questions for musicians and stuff. So Ashton's saying that is one hell of a spreadsheet. It is, my friend. I've been using very simple bookkeeping for a very long time. It's a nice thing with my line of work. Again, there's blessing and a curse of being self-employed for pretty much your entire life. But yeah, you just need to know money coming in, money coming out. I couldn't hit that guy because my stupid other defenseman was in the way. Oh, I tried to hit him. Yeah, I did hammer that guy. Big slap shot. Missed the net. Okay, I feel a little bit silly about that. I need to turn the game audio up. I need more cheering. Real talk with cheering. Pass it to me. That was a crap pass. Now we're offside. NHL starting August 1st. And do they or don't they add like fan simulated crowd noise in? Could be a thing. Cindy, you're saying I didn't check it out. It's on YouTube. Replay's on YouTube. Go check it out. It's pretty good. I was really, like, Dean and I were both like looking at each other and we we're like, that sounds really good. So, hoping to do some more acoustic live streams in the future, and definitely looking to do some full band live streams in the near future.
The Rangers gain possession along the wall. Up along the wing.
I need to share this. In second. Oh, I'm on the ice now. I'm just standing around. I thought I was still on the bench.
Langdon's got the puck.
Lift the stick. I headbutted that guy. I'm going to take a penalty for that? Really? Come on. Really? Okay, I went to block a shot and I ended up headbutting the guy in the leg. And then I got a penalty for that. That was a pile. Oh, look at that. Look, seriously. Really? You're going to call that, ref? You're going to call that? Really? Okay, I gotta send a message anyways. I gotta share this on my my personal page. Share it. Just share it now. Share it now. Where's the... That's good enough. I'll just share this to my personal page. That'll be fine. I can get chatting with people. Say hi to my friends. There's things I don't like about the new Facebook format. Like, it loves to put notifications on, like, everything. And it just takes up space all the time. Oh, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Get me out. Pass it. They want me to go to the bench. I'm not going to the bench. Now I'll go to the bench. I'm good. Cindy's saying, well, a little birdie told me something about you recently. What is that? What did a little birdie tell you? I'm trying to catch up on the chat here. Online version, I'm not sure. Cindy's saying, well, Gemma and I talked on Messenger recently. Hopefully it was good. Hopefully what we were talking about was good. I don't know. I don't know where you're going with that, though. I'll just leave that at that for now. Oh, it's too early with that face off. Oh, there, we're good. We're good. We're good.
The Pete's must love the way that this game is played out. They're controlling the majority of
Oh,
the shots.
that was a good shot, though.
Got the one-goal lead. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. The Rangers move the puck in the defensive zone.
Could have hit him.
Along the half
They're going to pass into slot.
right in front of the net.
I knew they were going to. I knew they were going to do that.
What an effort to get this game back to level.
Cindy's saying Gemma told me you helped her out a while back, and it was a low point.
Game to play.
Gemma and I have had some chats.
He doesn't have much time.
Chats about stuff.
Snapshot beats the goaltender from the low slot.
If I was able to help in any way, shape, or form, I'm glad I was.
Kitchener's to even things up here to start this second period. Nobody seems to be able to get the upper hand here. I've been really impressed with how well played.
Gotta win a draw.
Puck is dropped and play resumes.
I gotta like take this seriously now. There we go.
Centering pass. Handles it along the blue line.
Why would you pass it back to me, defenseman?
Hold of the puck in
Seriously.
their own end.
That was a good hit. That was a bigger hit than
The puck along the
I'm
boards.
just giving credit for. Really?
Kitchener's got it now. From the slot, wrist shot, and that goes wide. Hit the net. No chance to score.
I'm really trying to block that.
On target. Can't get a hold of that pass.
Let's get it out. Get it out, boys.
Big hit. Picked off. Tried to be
We are
tricky
playing
on the pass.
like trash. Like bags of trash filled with garbage.
In the defensive end. Moves the puck along
Cindy's saying she and I have decided we want to express our thank you formally. Well, it is now officially documented.
to make the save on a dangerous chance.
I have often people
Turns him away.
share things with me and ask my advice and thoughts on things. And while I'm not in any way, shape, or form qualified to give advice,
Lots of time left in the
if people ask me my opinion, I generally will give it. That is one thing that it's a blessing and a curse. I will do it.
wins the draw inside the
But if I was able to help,
and there's the save.
then I'm happy to help.
To play the puck.
And also, real talk, I'd be happier if my team was not tied 1-1
Wrist shot from the slot.
with Kitchener Rangers right now. They have not earned it.
Peterborough's been able to
They've not earned it at all.
to the top of the league standings with a consistent season. From the goaltender to the guys doing their scoring, it's been an excellent.
We gotta get some work done here, boys. It's halfway through the game. We're not giving the people
As he wins the draw inside the offensive
what they paid for.
Lowers the boom with that hit. Peterborough's got the puck in their own end. On the attack along the board.
Interesting. There's a couple hiccups. Good job, boys. It's a couple hiccups with OBS. I don't know if it's going through with some stops in the audio, but interesting, because like the CPU all seems fine.
Quick shot there.
Interesting.
Goalie beaten low on the glove side. He thought he had it. Doesn't catch it.
That's what he's saying. It meant a lot to us to both feel like you're ready to talk to. Again, another blessing and a curse.
Here in this second period.
I like chatting with people. I like to hear people's thoughts and hear what's up. Like people are interesting. People are very complex and interesting. I could just talk to people. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll just talk to people. I'll change lines right now. But
Moves the puck into a high
if I could
situation.
make a living just chatting with people, like I obviously do it for free, but
Here's a
oh, I thought I blocked that. How did I not block that? And then they scored on the rebound. My team's falling apart right now. Team is falling apart right now. Somebody's saying, and we think you should receive recognition for that. Well, again, it's appreciated.
too many chances to score.
It's two-way street.
That's one
I appreciate it.
of the
I can't.
reasons his team ain't
Stupid
doing.
90.
He's got a great finish when he gets
All right,
the
I've
opportunity. More than
gotta zone in.
by. Hope you're enjoying
Camera one. I gotta zone in on this right now.
all tied up in this one. Taken by Wilson. Moves it to Gritty. Tremendous
Oh, how did they not get a penalty for that?
as he puts out the fire. And here's a shot.
And then they hit me with the puck.
Shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Misses.
Oh, come on.
Really solid shift here. Their puck possession game has been outstanding.
There was a lot of good happening there, and we just
They can
didn't
hold it down
convert.
underneath the blue line. Right out front. Rips it, and that carrots off the
No.
stick. Oh, and the goalie catches a break there. Oh man, he's frustrated with
Come on, come on, come on. Headman, seriously.
They've got the defense outnumbered, and he can't find his man. Right to the middle.
Oh, that almost trickled in. That almost trickled in. They were saying we wanted to thank you
Big hit.
really made for us, and again, it's appreciated. It's two-way street. I'm glad. I will say I'm glad music's brought as many new people in my life as it has. That's one of those things too, because like you meet a lot of people online, you meet a lot of people out when you're touring. It's like, especially like after 2017, like the amount of people that I met when Deadset was out on tour, and looking forward to meeting even more people out on tour with Tense Machine. So it's something. It's definitely something when you get to see people, different walks of life, different hometowns, definitely different cultures, hometown cultures too. That's the thing. I think that's, if I ever do write a book, or one of my books will probably be about like trying to think of a way to word it, like the scope of hometown culture and what it means to so many people, like what normal is for people. Like, kind of, not say people that don't really leave their hometown, but just like, come on, Nick. I have all the faith in you, Nick. Yep. Oh, how did I not destroy him trying to do what he was doing there? All right, we got a big third period coming. Totally. In real life, I would have hit him. Probably would have knocked me over because it's bigger than me, but it's fine. That's fine. Oh man, this is tense. I'm feeling it right now. I'm feeling it like, you can't see my hand, but it's like right in the guts right now, because I can't lose. We can't go 23-1. Kitchener Rangers. Alright, we gotta actually play legit hockey. We can't just play crazy, wacky Langford hockey. Okay, that's wacky hockey. I can't be doing that. I can't just be blocking shots that aren't even there. Then he's saying my cat just hopped on my hip. That's cats doing cat stuff. Our cat's been sleeping all day. There's a cardboard box on its side, and she's been sleeping in there all day. No. No. Fight them. Fight all of them. That entire line. Fight. Okay. The thing about having this tie game is, like, sometimes computers just do computer stuff. Nick, do it. Like, you'll be tied, and then they'll, like, win a draw back to the point, and then slap shot, and it'll go in, because of computer code. So I just need to stop that from happening. We need 4-2. We need to win 4-2. Don't want to go into it. Shoot it. That was a good hit. Oh, I didn't get any points for that hit. Crap. Nick. There you go, Nick. Good job, Nick. Good job, Nick Robertson. We use the same hockey sticks. Like, literally, I have his hockey sticks. I gotta connect. Connection. He's saying he's a brute, though. He doesn't know his own strength. There's definitely some pets don't understand physics. And they just do stuff. I always get a kick out of them, like big dogs, so I want to hop up on people and like sit on them, and you're just like, no. Just because you saw the cat do that doesn't mean. Oh, he picked my pocket. I was looking for a pass. I was trying to hook Nicholas Robertson up again. Oh, Hanson brothers. Oh, you're gone. You're gonna kill. Barrett. That was a good save. Oh, I just couldn't get it. I couldn't get the puck. I gotta change. I'm tired. My legs are gassed. Do not score. This is intense right now. Nothing graceful about Guinness. Is that the cat's name, Guinness? I thought it was Oreo. Excuse me, like, if I can't keep some of the pets straight. people. I do enjoy the pets. I think they're fun. A lot of personality. I gotta imagine with some, like, a lot of people... Second. A lot of people that are normally go to work, like, Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. Pets are like, why are you home, like, all the time? You've been home forever. See, normally I would make a silly line change right now, but I don't want to do that. Do not score. Do not score. Shut them down. That is right. Akil, you could have scored. You could have been a hero. Your jersey would have been flying off the shelves. Win. Yes. Good pass. I'm going to cut over here. I'm going to give this to Nick. Nick's going to get a shot. He didn't get a shot. Kitchener's been really good. I'm on my wrong hand. I tried. Oh, I could have got that puck, but instead I tried to go to the hit. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. With possession along the wall. How did I not touch that when it was going by my stick? Come on. Come on. Yes! Buried it! I got a song for people. I got a song from my... It's a song of my tribe. That was good. That was good. Right inside the post. Ori's black and white. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Gemma's saying my chinchilla is always waiting for us to be back home, and now he's like, I'm happy you're home. You don't leave, please. A lot of pets probably are feeling that way. They're just like, either they're like, you're home, like, I need you to go away so I can do stuff when you're not here. And the other ones are just like, I hope you never leave. Oh, you can't leave me alone in a slot like that. Can't have that happen. That's a defensive error. As much as my offense is strong, that was weak defense. Look at that. Passed it over. I waited. Goalie was like, I'm going to go in butterfly position because I'm new. I'm like, I'm going to go top shelf. Goalie went down. A little bit of flex in that. That lean in it. Tough. Okay, this is better. I'm enjoying this a lot more right now, in case you can't tell. Oh, I wouldn't say it can't end it quick enough. Like, Kitchener's played a good game. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, you got in the way, you clown. I couldn't hit him. I gotta change, I'm tired. 5-2, this is good. This is good. I got 2 goals. Cindy's saying, alright guys, gotta hop off for a bit. Thanks for hanging out, Cindy. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your evening. You're back? I'll probably be here until 10 p.m. my time. In case there's any confusion there. 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Trying to get 3 games in. Oh, Kitchener just deflated right now. Just deflated. Energy is low. Excuse me. They had a lot of high hopes coming out of the tunnel in for the 3rd period. Gemma saying Nico is really sociable. He loves being pet and chew everything he found. Don't put tension on him. He cries. Choose cage. Yeah, pets are pretty funny. They're just fun. Alright, I'm gonna wait until we're going back the other way before I ask them to change. I don't like playing defense in this game. There we go. There we go. We got the puck. Let's change, boys. Hat trick. Hat trick. Hat trick. Hat trick. Oh, I saw him there and I tried to block the puck and it just didn't work. Get a stoppage. Alright, gotta win the draw. Gotta wait. Patient. Win the draw. Yes. Pass it up, Nick.
Quick pass to Gritty.
Believe you, Nick.
Here they are on the attack.
You'll get. Oh, Keel got it.
Over.
Oh, Nick went too
And
far.
now it's over to Popcat and makes the routine save. The Rangers scoop it up along the boards.
How did I not win the battle there? I was there first. Touch the puck.
Moves it around along the half wall. Comes up with the stop.
Someone hit him. Why we just let him stand around, setting up shop? Don't get it. I don't understand it.
Peterborough's up big time here in the late stages of this third period.
Win the draw, win the draw. There we go.
Here back underway. Here's
Pass
a
it.
short pass to Gritty. Right in the slot.
Oh, Keel, that was a good shot. That was a good shot. I wanted you to score. Believe me, you. I wanted you to score.
The Petes are in the home stretch of this one, leading big
All right.
time in the third.
Okay.
And momentum on their
So
side
shoot
as
it.
they score.
Oh, and he buried it. I got another assist. JP5. That was nice. Oh, 4 in a row, I'd say so. Good job, JP5.
The defensive team can't get control of the
Oh, the goalie went down. That was the problem.
to the shooter's hands.
That was again. Sometimes the best offense is a weak defense. Goalie went down trying to see through the traffic. Just water.
Peterborough's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put
I'm gonna
a
win
lot
this
of
just-
shots on net and laid it big time late in this third period.
Just for giggles. Oh, I lost it. 60 points for losing that? Really? Wow.
Got all the answers right now. The winning
That was
streak
steep.
continues as they find a way to win again. There's the old cliche, right? Good teams find ways
I don't
to
think
win,
we found a way to
find
win.
ways to lose.
We
They
just
can't
won.
do anything wrong these days.
When there's a turning point, James, they find
All right.
a way to be on the positive side of it.
24-0. I was concerned for a little bit there. I'll be honest. I was concerned that things weren't going to go the way that they should go. It's interesting. I share this, and it's like no one sees it. If I do a watch party, I see lots of people. Interesting. I'm gonna do a watch party. Again, I'm all about testing, experiment. I like this song. I like the guitars in this song. Good. Oh, I got some skills. I'm not gonna do anything with that. Share. More options. Watch a party. Playing some NHL 20. Come say hi. See if it works. See if that does the thing. Give me a second. I'm just getting this set up here. Watch party. So again, one person's watching already on the watch party. It's interesting. Alright, I got both chats open now. Ultra chat. I'll get back to the actual game here in a second. I'm just curious. Alright, we're going. This is good. I'm going to continue simming. I know I've got skill points to deal with, but like I don't want to spend a lot of time working on that because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And 24-0 ain't broke. Choose my training. Training is not broke. It's just you should definitely do your training. You should practice. I should practice. It's been too hot, I'll be honest. It's been warm. Stick handling. Wrist shot. 5 hours of wrist shot training. I'm gonna do some strength. Let's get some weight gain going. Dismiss. I don't know. That's all just a bunch of gobbledygook. All that stuff. When you're leading the league in anything you can possibly lead, you don't really need to look at stats. You just need to make sure every 2 weeks the check gets cashed, and that's it. They have the weak, but the Italian have the weak defense, and I think they scored first on me last time. Just BS. There's some hiccups going on with OBS right now. I'm wondering, like I'm hearing it on my end, but I just don't know if it's getting into the feed, sort of thing. Jim is saying, I agree. Pets are cool. Pets are awesome. That's the one thing. Like you have those times with pets where you're just like, kind of wonder what it'd be like if you weren't here, but then you're just like, no, there's too many good times. Pets are fun. That was a weird pass. Keel. Oh, he could have. North Bay. Oh, why did you not? Oh, I blocked it. Oh, it hurt though. I could feel that. Come on, come on. That was a good shot. I mentioned last time, like, adult rec hockey is starting to start up again, or beginning to start up again, not starting to start up again. Sounds terrible. Oh, Kelly's joined the watch party. How's it going, Kelly? Kelly's saying, gotta be able to handle the stick. You know what? I try my best out there. That's all I can offer my teammates. That and like record book statistics. How did I not get that? Body check. Oh no. Oh, just it's a bunch of play it, guys. Ugh, now they're gonna take me off the ice. Stupid. Yeah, adult rec hockey is starting up soon. It's beginning again, and I'm going to sit out the preseason they have set up. It's just some of the health stuff. I'm not sure yet. I just want to see how it goes. That being said, if it's looking like we're not touring this fall, especially down in the U.S., probably gonna get 2 teams again and sub in on a 3rd and a 4th, maybe. One thing with the touring is I'd set up a couple things with work-related stuff, and one of them was teaching. I had a friend that was going to take over Centennial for me for a term, and it's looking like we're going to be here now, so I get to do that. I do enjoy the teaching. It is fun. I just teach intro to recording and mixing. I just don't know what I'm doing, but it's still fun to pass along what I know and what's kind of helped me make a career out of this for the last almost 20 years. 20 is closer to 20 than 15. So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to that. I hope that we can get that going. The school. Boom! Oh, huge hit. That wasn't as huge, but it felt good. Nick, pass it. Oh, I just couldn't get the pass off to a Keel there. Oh, I tried to shoot it. It just didn't happen. Nice hit. Oh. I tried to pass it and it didn't let me. Okay. Put the Jets on. Oh, he picked my pocket. There it is. Yep. Akil, there we go. He's been a while since he's scored a goal. Like a legit goal. He's got like chances, but the difference between scoring and not scoring is chances. They're just chances if you don't score. Else we'd call them goals. Kelly's saying it sounds fun. It is fun. I hope you're talking about the teaching thing. It is. It's new brains. It's usually like fresh brains and people who are new to recording and want to, we're learning some basics, but I'll pepper in some jam tips, tricks in there. But then there's usually like one person I know is good, and that makes it interesting because it's like I want to make sure that they're getting their value out of the course. Someone is totally clipping through me right now and not changing. It's you. Come on. Of course. Oh, couldn't get the pass off. Yeah, so they gotta keeps me on my toes because they'll ask some questions where I'm just like, that's a little bit beyond where we're at right now. Oh, I almost got through. Oh, sorry for the suicide pass there. Come on, keep going, keep going. A kill. There was a lot going on there. I'm changing. That was a good shift for me. Kelly's saying yes, the teaching thing. Yeah, no, it's... Life is funny sometimes, because when I got sick and I wasn't supposed to go tour, it's like that was one of the things that kind of helped ground me in Toronto for a bit. It's the teaching contracts, so... Also, one of the things too, it's like when you have to explain what you're doing and you're so used to not really having to tell people why you're doing certain things, it makes you really think about your process. Like really break down what you're doing and be able to like explain it and recreate it consistently. It's good. It's good for the brain. Gemma is saying about talking about pets still. They bring really nice moments. I wouldn't change any of them, even times that Sean has bitten me. Yep. Times that you have issues with the pets sometimes, but you're just like, it's okay. We're just being pets, doing pet stuff. It is like, it's warm, but it's like warm because it's so humid out right now, and I was letting some air get through earlier because like the humidity broke for a second and then it didn't. Like it came back, and I usually have the dehumidifier down here, so it's like it's toasty right now because also there's the lights and stuff to make sure that I can, this mug is lit properly. Kelly, how are things where you are? How are the state of everything? Things open, things closing down. Same question to Gemma. Gemma's in Mexico. I want to, like, I thought I'd say I want to go on vacation, but, like, I would love to go to Mexico. Oh, at the post! I knew that was coming off the stick. I'm just like, that's hitting the post. There's a lot of chaos. A lot of chaos down there. Oh, there's just pile of trash. Yep. Scores. No trombone for everybody. Just a simple celly for. Oh, and then talking to that guy. That guy can just go and he can eat some cheese curds, like not good cheese curds, like not good ones. Not wasting good ones on people like him. Kelly's saying it's okay, I guess. I work at a grocery store, so I've been working through the whole thing. Ah, I see. Yeah, I remember at the beginning of everything, my lovely wife and I were driving around to check out a couple things, and I remember outside of No Frills was like super busy, and there were 2 employees like standing at the door, telling people like no more people can come in. It was getting close to closing time, but there's people like. 1 second. People were like trying to get in and obviously upset because some people take public transit to go in. Come on. That was a really late pass, Akil. That was your fault. Oh, they didn't want that to happen. Offside. Sorry, Nick. I was too busy ruining that guy's evening. But yeah, I remember thinking like this could go really bad really quickly if people wanted to like rush the store and get in. But the store was packed, and people were freaking out. Like this is back at the beginning of or like mid-March when people were starting to panic and like buy everything. Like, nah, good job. People were starting to buy like 6 loaves of bread and like, well, it's Canada, so like 4 bags of milk and like a whole bunch of things. You're like, this is starting to get crazy here. And I remember thinking like this could be really bad if people just rush the store and stop being civil here. So I felt bad for the employees that had to watch the door. So I'm like, you are a crap spot right now. You did not sign up for this when you accepted your job stocking shelves at No Frills. Caleb, how's it going? Caleb's saying, what do you think of Ice 9 Kills? I dig Ice 9 Kills. Deadset was either supposed to or trying to go out with them a while ago. I think we were either in the running or we were like close to going out with them. Sometimes opening bands get bumped on tour bills. I dig them though. I think they're good. Kelly said, my son is in Florida though, so it's kind of stressful thinking that he's in the middle of all that. Yeah, Florida made their bed. You know, not to blame the governors, but it's like, you know, side of the fence you're on with some of this stuff. Caleb's saying pretty good. Have you seen, or have you been? That's awesome. I've been good. Been good. Got a lot of work done today, which allows me to actually start playing on time. Gemma, I see your message. I just got to play this shift. So. No. Block it. Someone block it. Oh, I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm not gone. Oh, Mike Little, where are you? I haven't seen you on the ice for a while. Mike Little's a superstar of the second line. He loves to score goals. Gemma's saying, the stores are reopening. I'm still at 1 second. There's legit 2 messages I need to read there. How did he not take the puck off of him? Oh, I got elbowed. Come on, seriously. If anyone was watching the game, they would have saw that was not good. Bad call for pass. Come on. Going into the slot with speed. They just gave the puck away. Yep. Oh, it was a bad pass. That was a bad pass. I'm changing. Zemma's saying stores are reopening in part, schools not yet. And medical services are still somewhat saturated. Yesterday, by the night, government launched an announcement about the obligatory use of masks. That's good. Masks until you got a vaccine. I hear you. There's still some like pushback about the mask thing, but when it gets down to it, it's like, come on. Come on. The argument too is people are like, oh, it doesn't do anything. It's like, but it helps. Well, it doesn't like do enough. No, it helps though. You know. I'm trying to figure out a way to word it so that it can go into the internet properly and so I don't mince my words, but you know, sometimes when people do certain things, people get pregnant and they have babies. And it's the idea of thinking that certain things don't do 100% of the job all the time, so there's no point in taking those precautions, those safety precautions at all, because it's not important. It's like, it's the same sort of thing. The scientists, you're saying wear masks when you go out, hand sanitizer, wash your hands, try not to touch everything, try to slow the spread. And people are like, well, it's not 100%, so it doesn't really matter. We shouldn't do that. Like, okay. Well, 80-20 rule is going to apply, so 80% of the people trying to do the right thing will help protect the 20% that doesn't want to do it. So, and then hopefully if it works, then all the 80% will be like, well, or sorry, the 20% will get in the faces of the 80% and say, well, see, nothing happened. I told you the whole time. You're just like, yeah, no, this helped. Anyways, end rant. Nick, why did you not do the thing? Why did you not get ready for that pass? You knew the pass was coming, Nick. You knew the pass. Caleb, yes, that's what I'm referring to. There's many things. There's many things that you learn from grade 6 onwards to help take care of yourself and others. But it's just wear a mask if you're out in public. Nicole, how's it going? It's going good here. I almost lost the last game against Kitchener. And I'm going to refer to them as Stinky Old Kitchener for today because they were winning 2-1 at a time. It's not good. Caleb is saying, I gotta take this draw 1 second. Oh, pulling a move. He took my puck away. Darn right we can. Oh, I could have blocked that. Could have blocked it. Akil, I'm gonna give you the puck. Give it back to Nick. Oh, I didn't get it back to Nick. I was trying to get Akil to pass it to me and then pass it to Nick, and then Nick would have scored because he's a genius with the puck. Nicole saying you can compare it to hockey players wearing helmets. That works too. Not saying that a helmet's going to stop you from getting a concussion, but it's probably going to help if your head hits the ice. I made a really bad choice there to guess for the puck there. Or visor, same thing. Like, that doesn't help. I am not playing good defense right now. Oh, and I got elbowed again! These refs are on the take. It's like they can do anything to me, and it's not a thing. Oh, I missed the net. That felt good though. Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. I love when we score, and my player's got his arms up, and he's like skating away from everybody. So, it's one of my favorite things.
Well, if he was about 4 inches taller, maybe he would have got to that. Desperation effort, but no goal.
I got an audio question. Ashton, if you're watching this, you're saying, doesn't the ceiling on L2 mean nothing above this level? The thing with the ceiling on L2s is there's a 0.1 like buffer on that, or like variance on that. So when you're doing your limiter on like, oh, we chased the goalie, I think. Usually when you're putting a limiter on music to make sure your music's nice and loud, you'll put it at like 0.1. But you should actually put it at 0.2 because it'll go above 0.1 and then it'll hit 0. And if it hits 0, there's lots of platforms that'll freak out because they'll say it's too loud. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. To the races. The races. Oh, why did you do that, Nick? Why did he go that far down into the zone? He knew the play. Oh, really weird bounce pass. Oh, he picked my pocket. I'm done. I'm going to the bench. I'm going to try to answer that for Ashton in real time. Putting my laptop. Nicola was a breakaway, but I wanted to pass it because I saw the pass was better. I'm a team player.
Peterborough's offense has been the story tonight, leading big time here in this third period.
Put the ceiling at... Actually, that calls for a beginning of that needs an LOL. At 0.2. Hashtag headroom. I learned that, I think, from Pensado's place. I think he mentioned that. And in Dave Pensado's awesome Dave Pensado voice. He's like, I think we put it 0.2 goes above it. Then clipping. That's pretty much, I think I actually nailed his impression of Dave Pensado. He's never going to invite me on this show. Like, who'd you work with? I'm like, well, no one you'd know, because I'm one of those. Oh. Dave's awesome. A great show. Oh, I knew you were going to pass it there. Shoot it! Shoot it so I can block it. Shoot it so I can block it. I dare you. Look at that. Look at that poke check. That's my guy. Out. I'm going to do one of these. Wilson, I don't even know who you are. I don't know who you are, where you came from. Of course. Oh, I couldn't get the shot off. Oh, in real life, I would have put the puck back through my legs to stay on side, but it would have been really slow. But that's what I would have done. To stay on side. 14, you should give up that jersey. You should give that jersey to a champion. 1 second. Caleb, I saw there's a big message there. I just need to continue the journey. My pass was slow. Shoot it. Post. Oh, that was a nice pass. Oh, and I got rocked on that. I knew that was going to happen. I am tired. I'm leaving. I have no energy right now. Nicole saying win. Bye for now. That is the plan. I don't put the skates on. Tape the stick to go out there and make a fool of myself. Blah, blah, blah.
Peterborough's put in one of their most complete efforts that we have seen.
So minus
Up big time late this
3.1.
third. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. The Petes have it now. Carries it in. They've got the defense outnumbered. Sends it over.
Talking about technical specs again, with some of the audio stuff, if you like go over a certain level of volume or like a certain level of what's it called, dBFS or decibels full scale or digital audio level, they freak out. So, and sometimes the specs change. That's the other thing too, and then you find out after, and then you got to re-export everything. It's not a big deal because a lot of it's offline these days. It just does the math. It's annoying because you're like, oh, thanks for telling me that the specs changed. I appreciate that. Scores. Oh, I thought that was going in. I can see that from here. Calebson, but yeah, the year went from having major surgery on my ankle in January, not being completely healed in November, December, but being oh, we scored. Good job. Good job, Max. And graduating in June, getting a job. This is just a weird year. It's just a weird year for students. Like, when I was in school, like, I wasn't part of the double cohort, but that was a weird year, but like I would take that over this. It's just weird. Oh, I keep moved, so I decided to try to win the draw. Oh, I got a piece of that. Got a piece of that kick out bar. Oh, that was good. Wrist shot accuracy, I would say so. I would say so. 6-0. That was a nice shot. A nice pass from Akil, actually. It's gonna take me a bit to fix this. Yeah, Ashton, I hear you. I hear you. Ashton is an excellent producer here in Toronto. Runs more productions. It's nice to have somebody who gets what you're talking about sometimes. Oh, I tried to go far side. Yep. Yep. Oh, we just almost did the hat trick. It was close. Gemma is saying I had to go out and buy some stuff for the meal, and I can say that from 10 people, I saw 5 are wearing masks, and look at you bad for wearing. Gemma, are you saying people give you weird looks if you're wearing a mask? Is that what's going on? Because it really should be the opposite. You should be able to like give people like that look when they're. Because again, your face is covered. You should be able to like give them the look of disapproval. The eyes of shame. Actually, no, that's not good. But like, throw in shame. You just like mask on. All right, 25-0. Peterborough Pete's. Peterborough versus the Hamilton Bulldogs. Go and get this done. My 3 games. They've got bad defense too. That guy's kind of doing the 2-step to this music here. Kelly is saying evil eye. Yes, evil eye. That's what it is. You're just trying to can't see my face and do the thing into the. It just looks like I can't read. Lovely wife gets on my case about that. If I look at the computer screen too long, I'll start doing that. But pro tip, when I'm working on graphics, to see if it's balanced, just like how I check my music on my laptop, which is why my speakers are blown. When I'm doing graphics, I usually squint to see if what is there looks good when I can barely see it. For some reason, that makes me feel better. I'm just like, does this look good if I can barely see it? She probably sees that. He's like, he can't see. He's burning his eyes out. Blasting his ears, that loud rock and roll music, and he's burning his eyes out. How did I not make the pass? What's going on? Old Maurice Broussard there. Cut hard back to the net.
Oh, he's on it there. Both saves are really good ones.
Ooh, that was nice. That was nice. Got an itch. Got an itch. I'm saying people not wearing masks look at you like that. You know what? Just be... A lot of the times when you... Like, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now. Just think about... Well, there's two things. This is my thoughts on the whole thing. If you're wrong, what happens? If you wear a mask and it makes no difference, but you were trying to do something, nothing bad happens. If you don't wear a mask and bad things happen because of it, you didn't do your part. So that's the way I think of it. What makes me feel less bad? And I feel less bad wearing a mask. I also believe that it does help, because people smarter than me... Come on, come on, come on. People smarter than me are encouraging people to wear masks. I'm going to do that. The other thing is I always think, which side of history do I want to be on here? Because generally there's a good side and a not so good side. And to start weighing the pros and cons of that, it's like, it's not about figuring out who's going to win. In history, it's about figuring out what is the right side of history here. What is the greater good here? So, and we talk about wearing masks a lot. Caleb is saying, what is your favorite band now besides Deadset Society or Never Say Die? Funny enough, Deadset... I'm trying to word this so it doesn't sound bad. Deadset and Tense Machine are not my favorite bands. I play in those bands, and I love those bands, but they're not my favorite band. My favorite bands right now... I still love Gojira. I'm really looking forward to some new music by them. I was looking forward to seeing them with Deftones in the summer. It's obviously been rescheduled to next year. And then Tame Impala is another, like, my favorite band, where it's awesome. And then I'm a big fan of Gorillaz as well. It's a little bit of everything. But, like, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it! Yes. Goalie screened. But yeah, no, like, it's weird to, like... I love the bands that I play in. I love the music. It is fun, but like they're not my favorite bands. It'd be like asking somebody that's in movies, be like, you know, is a movie you're in, is like that your favorite movie? And it's like, no. I was in it. Like, it's weird. It's a weird angle. So Caleb's saying, I figured that. I said Dead Society is a joke. Again, Deadset and Tense Machine, it's like, I love both of those bands, but it's like, when that was bad. Oh, I thought somebody else. Yes, can I grab that? What? Oh, we got a tripping call. Hearts. And now I get to be offered like 2 like human Earth minutes because we got a penalty. Oh, it's McNamara. He's a goon. Matt McNamara. Shake my head. Actually, he deserves the evil eye. Box there. Yeah, no, it's just like I don't like put... Also, I think it's different because like I've produced those records as well, so like I know them on a different level than a fan would. As much as fans are like, oh, I listen to it all the time, it's like I've listened to it a lot. So I don't put my own music on and listen to it unless there's a reason, and enjoyment wouldn't be the reason. Caleb is saying, was your favorite band or bands growing up? First band I really got into was Primus. I loved their drummer, Tim Alexander. I just thought his style was super cool, so I listened to Primus a lot. I studied their stuff a lot, and also when I started out playing drums, but I also moved and started playing bass. I learned a lot of that stuff, like a lot of Les Claypool bass lines and licks and techniques and stuff. And then I think the other band that I listened to a lot, Tea Party, great Canadian band. Of all the great Canadian bands during the 90s, Tea Party was my band. I remember one of my like moments of like life is weird right now. I was working at a place called Pocket Studio, owned by the guitar player for Our Lady Peace, and he had a band called Crash Karma. McTavish, I don't even know who you are. I don't know who that kid is. Can someone put us on the ice here? And Mike Turner, so the guitar player from, or former guitar player from RLEPs, he had a band called Crash Karma. Scores. Scores. Here's a song. Song for the front row. Yeah, Crash Karma, and then Jeff Burrows was the drummer for that. He was the drummer for Tea Party, and I got called in to help get some drum sounds and stuff, and I remember just thinking it was really, like, weird. It was really weird because, like, I was a big fan. I knew a lot of the songs. So, my lovely wife's come down here. I don't know what she's doing. She brought the cat. There may be a special guest appearance in a second. We'll see. But yeah, no, it's also, Tea Party was like a big influence. My brother had the first record, and when he wasn't home, I would take the record and I would listen to it. Boom! Oh, late hit. I'm getting a penalty. I'm getting a penalty. That was my fault. Caleb saying I love RLEPs because of WWE. What is this? What is this? I got a penalty right now anyways. We can interview Stella. How's it going, Stella? I'm not really sure. Not really feeling. There's not a lot of space here for the cat. How I would normally hold the cat. She's not sure. She's waiting for her snack time, probably. So, this special guest appearance of Stella. She didn't really have much to say on the interview. Oh, we got 2 in the box now. I'm trying to think, and then the last like big band that I was really into. I would say Dead Kennedys, because I had a lot of punk stuff going on in high school, and I remember seeing that band. There's just a lot of things about that band, their music composition. Again, lyrically, political bands, they are what they are. Snoop Dogg's here! But there's just a lot of things about composition as a band and a brand that I saw in that, and I understood it at a young age. I was like, I understand why this works. And then, you know, it was interesting even seeing how that band kind of like went their separate ways, because like the band went one way and the singer went another way because of political reasons and stuff, and I'm just like, it's interesting. A second, I see the messages. I gotta go to the bench. Gemma is saying, I agree, I'm talking about masks again. I agree, if you could help prevent the spread of the virus, then it will be better. Yes, do your part. She's saying, did you listen to Diamante and Ben's Iris cover? Yep, it's solid. I have mixed feelings on covers. But it was good. They're solid. Nick, oh, that's a good shot. Ooh, love that chin. Scores. Oh, I get the guy got in the way. There's a lot going on there. Gemma, what do you think of the cover? Caleb is saying, so out of all members of Deadset Society, who's your best friend? Loaded question, Caleb. Loaded question. I can answer that. It's Dane. Dane's family. We've known each other a long time. We've had a lot of good times together. Hopefully continue to have more good times together. But that being said, it's like Reed I met, like I'd known Reed, but we hadn't actually worked together, but brought him out for a tour with Age of Days. We did a tour with Disturbed across Canada. I got in contact with Reed and brought him out for that. So that's how we kind of got to know each other, and then Dane was playing with Age of Days as well, so that's how the three of us kind of got to know each other. And then Reed was obviously a longtime bandmate with Brendan in My Darkest Days, so he'd already been working with Brendan, so like when things kind of started to come together and I started working on Reed and Brendan's tunes, which later turned into the Deadset record. I was just in as a producer and kind of half-joking said, if you want a drummer, let me know. And then it was like, if you want me as a drummer, I need to do more than play drums, because it can't suck what we're doing as far as like putting music out. Because I always tell, well, not always, but like I share my thoughts on what I think bands should be doing, and I'm like, I can't be in a band that does nothing. It's not gonna go well. But yeah, no, as far as quote-unquote best friends, like, I care about everybody in the band, but as far as like you know, the duration of knowing people. Like, I've known Dane a long time. And you tour with people, it's like, they say it takes 7 years to know somebody. Tour with someone for 6 months, and tour with someone for 6 months, you know them really well. Oh, you did a stupid, silly pass, and then you put me offside, you bunch of clowns.
Hamilton's had the scoring opportunities. They just haven't been able to capitalize as they continue to trail. Johnson's won the draw.
Nickelback is alright.
The Petes take possession of the
Nickelback
neutral
is alright. I saw them in Vegas, and I was like, this is awesome. I'm on the ice right now. I should probably play hockey. Kelly's saying, I love the stories of how bands come together. Yeah, like, it's one of those things where, like,
but they still trail in the
it can happen pretty quickly how bands get together. Chemistry is super important. Of course. Oh, I couldn't get a shot off because that silly man, his silly legs were in the way.
puck into the offensive end now.
But like he got rocked. The later you are in music, oh, Nick Robertson, you were just a little bit better. I wouldn't be mad at you. The later, because like every like 4 years after you get past 20, people start quitting music. Life gets in the way. Things happen. Jobs, personal lives, relationships, marriage, babies, mortgages, car payments. There's just so many. That was a good hit. There's just so many things that can stop people from doing music, like trying to like really go for it. And so you'll have bands that like stops. You'll have 4 people that stop, and then like maybe 2 people will stop. And so you got 2 people that still want. Good job, boys. You have 2 people that still want to keep going, and then they'll meet up with another band that had 2 people that stopped, and then bands keep kind of forming, and then someone drops off, or 2 people drop off, and they form again. I needed to put the hand stuff in there to make sure that people see that. But like after the age of 20, it's like every 4 years ish, you start seeing people stop wanting to, I don't want to say chase the dream, because at this point, like, it's not a dream anymore. It's like it's career. It's like, how far do you want to take it, or they try to take it, but it is a thing. And so there's a lot of bands. There's like, I'm always curious about the band before the band, because usually the band before the band is like 2 or 3 other bands. And then, oh, I was dirty goal. And to hear kind of how the band came together because of those other bands that, either, stopped or broke up or just took a break or whatever. There's always stuff that's in there. You're like, okay, that's how this kind of came to be. Caleb's saying, are there members of other bands you're close friends with? I think I've seen a video with Ivan Moody from Five Finger, and you're... No, I'm definitely not in that. I'd say, like, my closest band friendship would be the guys from Parabel. So, Kevin Madison, the singer of Parabel, he was the original singer for Evans Blue. And I met those guys. Oh, you clowns. Second line clowns out there. Clowning around, getting scored on. But yeah, I met Kevin probably back in 2005 or 6. No, it was 5. We started working on stuff, and when you're an engineer and editor and audio engineer or recording, you get to know the vocalists on a different level, because vocals are a very sensitive and intimate thing, and it's like, when you're working with somebody, you spend there's a lot of quiet time with people, working with them. So I got to know Kevin pretty well, and then when he split with Evans Blue, I reached out to him and started working on some of the Parabel stuff later on, and like I've known those guys like over 10 years now, and I think I've done 5, 6, possibly 7 records with them over the years. So like yep, so much net, too much. Can you get a second? You actually got a second goalie in that net. So yeah, so I'd say like my closest band, yeah, between like Kevin and Kyle from Parabel. A lot of history with those guys working on stuff. Oh, goalie was so done. Toast. Just toasted. Jim is saying it's a really nice song. I love the sound that Diamante and Ben had gave the song. Yep, no, they're solid. solid musicians. So. Yeah, my bad, Doc Coyle from Bad Wolves. I will take that as a compliment, because Doc is in good shape. We toured Bad Wolves, Deadset toured with them a couple years ago, and super hard-working dude, great guitar player, cool guy, and in shape. So you know what? I'll take it. I will take that if you're mistaking him for me, because if we were both standing in line, you'd be like, that guy's Doc, and that that's Mike. I didn't know where to pass that, so. Oh, it was weird. That was a weird one. That was a little weird wobbler there.
Always a focal point of the opposition is trying to shut him down.
Life is all about balance, and you being like, oh, I mistook you for Doc from Bad Wolves. I'm like, oh, that makes me feel good. So now I'm waiting for something to happen that makes me feel bad. Okay, this is a better game than the first game. First game had me really wondering. Tommy Vex, and yes, Doc and you were awesome. They're I don't want to say the cliche like, oh, they're a great band and great guys, but like they hadn't really done shows or anything. Oh, I saw that. I'm like, I'm just gonna put that on the ice. Oh, and then Selly behind the goalie. Because yeah, we started the tour with them in Hollywood Undead. Like they hadn't really played. They'd all played in bands, obviously, but they hadn't like really started doing shows together. They were band and van and just making it work. And you know, we knew they were gonna have a bust probably before the end of the tour, but especially with Zombie blowing up, or it was definitely blowing up by then. But oh, we're pulling the chute on him. See you later. Yep, go get yourself showered. Wash the stink off. I want to bring that home to your loved ones. Stink of defeat. Yeah, no, it's just like watching them over the course of a couple weeks and watching their show, because even if a band hasn't, and even if a band's played tons of shows, if you haven't played together, it's a different thing. Like you need to kind of figure out your flow, because everyone's kind of got their thing on stage and how they move and how they do stuff. I gotta move my leg here. But when you watch it evolve over a couple weeks, if you can do 10 shows in 2 weeks, your band's going to be better. Big hit. I'm changing. Opinions on Tommy? Or Tommy Lee? I have no opinions on Tommy Lee. He's good. I'm sure he's got a lot of stories to tell that he can't put in books or on radio and stuff like that. If there's someone that I could be friends with, I think he's genuinely, hopefully, a good human being. I think he's got some good stories to tell. And also, I think the type of person he probably has some very good advice to give people that need advice. Not to bring it full circle to things that we were talking about earlier, but especially people that have made some questionable choices in life. I think he's got some good advice for them. And it's coming, I'm a big believer too. It's not what you say, it's who says it. And I'm sure he's got, yeah, again, he's got good advice for people who need it. Man, it's the second period. I'm having a great time playing right now. I'm really enjoying this. I don't want to get greedy and be like, I'm going to play a fourth game, and then all of a sudden get super tired, and then... Oh, I should not lose the puck. Oh, I'm getting tied up here. Yes. Oh, a huge hit. And I'm not taking my guy right now. That's fine. Play it, play it. I hate when the goalie doesn't play it. Caleb is saying, who is your dream tour with? That's, I don't want to say it's a loaded question, because like the bands that I would want to tour with would not want to tour with Sense Machine. That's okay. But if I like, no, that's the thing too, because like it's weird knowing what happens on the other side of the glass with like bands, because like I don't want to see my favorite bands play every night. Like I want to be able to like like, you know, see them in the arena hallway and like nod at them and stuff. But like I don't want to watch, because then the curtain kind of gets pulled on some of the stuff that they're doing, and then it's like it's not. I don't want to say it's not special anymore. The way that I would compare it, my lovely wife's like, we should make sushi, and I'm like, no, I don't want to ruin sushi. Like, I want to go out and eat sushi. I want someone else to make it. I want it to be special. It's like I want to go see my favorite bands like once a year, so I'm not seeing what the show actually like looks like in a weird way. Because like a lot of the crowd banter and stuff, like, not to ruin it for people, come on, of course, a lot of it, like, it's not say it's scripted, but it's like it's consistent, and like you kind of don't want to see some of that stuff every night, because then you're like, oh, it's like if you saw a comedian every night and saw their bit, like, it's still kind of funny, but like it's not as funny the 6th time you see it. Kelson, an understandable answer. As far as bands I would love to go out with, like, I would just to put it in the universe. Oh, I'm stuck. I would love to go out with Foo Fighters. I would love to go out with, of course. Oh, this stupid guy on the way. Because Foo Fighters, you know, that would be awesome. Like, just an awesome, legit rock show. Who else is there? Bush is back doing stuff. I was pitching Deadset for some of that when it was coming, like when they were coming back out. Like, that would be a good tour as well. I would take Alice in Chains. I would take Stone Temple Pilots. I would take Seether. I would take Bad Wolves. That would be good. I'm trying to think of bands where like there's enough rock going on, but there's not like the super modern post new metal era going on where some of the fans would be like, I don't know about this. Oh, Hailstorm. Love to go with Hailstorm. That's a tour. So anyone that's listening, I think that would be good. I think it'd be good if you had Bush, a Hailstorm, a Tense Machine. I think that'd be good. Just put that out there. I think it'd be a good tour. Had a lot of good times touring with Hailstorm too. Motley Crue. You know what? If they said, hey, we want to bring if we want to bring Tense Machine out with Motley Crue, I'm down. I'm down for that. Kelly, you got all the good questions. Music-related questions. Loaded, music-related good questions. It's a weird question though when bands, like, when people are like, who do you want to tour with? It's like, anybody that's not mean and we can get paid enough to afford to go and tour and it's fun. That's who you want to tour with. Any of those bands. Because, like, not all bands are awesome. Some bands are, like, not super nice, but at the same time, like, 1 second. At the same time, some bands that aren't super nice, they're, oh, this is 3-on-1. Oh, would you not shoot that, Mike Little, you, oh, you clown. Clown shoes off. Yeah, no, because some bands just take a minute to warm up because they're so used to just seeing so many bands. I got my own rebound. Oh, I got hit from behind. Yeah, so like some bands are thinking like, oh, they're not super nice. But really it's like you need to give them a second to warm up because they've seen so many bands come and go, especially if a band is kind of hot out of the gate. They don't believe the hype until they see the band actually like another like 2 or 3 times. So it's understandable. Caleb's saying, imagine Deadset and Tense Machine having a tour show together. You'd have to play 2 complete sets. That would just be really weird, and even like it wouldn't make any sense to do something like that. But you know, never say never. As far as that stuff goes, like maybe down the road, just like we had some of My Darkest Days songs and the Deadset set. You get the band able to get back together doing stuff and be like, okay, there's a lot of music now that we can all play and draw from. Let's go out on tour and play the hits. That's all you can do sometimes. No, I don't want to be on. I accidentally hit the B button. I'm too tired. Changing. Look at that. Right off.
Get it on the net, James. You've got an opportunity to score, and you don't even test the goalie.
From the slot, takes it right in the chest, and there's the whistle stopping the play.
I always felt it was weird for Brendan. Like, I know, like, well, Brendan and Reed, but as far as, like, playing MDD songs in the set, they were, like, 10 years old. And it's just, like, you just keep playing them. And, like, it was hard with Deadset because we had other songs we wanted to work into the set, but we wanted to, like, get them recorded and get them done first. So, nice! I saw that from here. Like, that song, the song Monster that Reed just put out. Check it out if you haven't already. It's on Spotify. Like, that was originally going to be on the second Deadset record. And it's like that, and there's a handful of other songs that when we went out on the last tour with Fozzy, we were considering putting a couple new songs into the set, and it just didn't come together quick enough to get a plan together for the record because of how things were looking for the next year where we couldn't tour. So we kind of didn't want to put the record out if we couldn't tour, but it's tricky when, like, you've got more music, like you've got another 10 songs that you can draw from to go with your 10 songs that are on your record, and you're not wanting to put them into the set yet because you want to get them recorded first so people know it, because I do believe that is a safer way to go opposed to just like putting the new songs in the set and people are like, oh, what is this? And then people record it on their phones and put it on the internet and it's not properly kind of documented yet.
Going into tonight's game, they have done just that and then some here in the third. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
Oh, 8-1 versus the Ham. Caleb's saying, just imagine Corey Taylor having to do Stone Sour and Slipknot in one show. That would be interesting. I think it's funny that Jim Root, like, quit Stone Sour because he's just like, I don't want to do this. I just want to do Slipknot because Slipknot's awesome and, like, I'm just not really into Stone Sour. Stone Sour would be good, though, too. I would go, Tenth Machine would go tour with them. That'd be fun. It's a solid band. We've seen them. We have not played with them, but we've seen them. We played, like, official after party for one of the festivals. And they were there playing, doing their thing. Saw them in Toronto, too. Oh, how did I not get the puck on? 30 seconds. 30 seconds. JP5. JP5, you gonna pass it? No? Yeah. Nick Robertson, the garbage man. He's not actually the garbage man, but he seems to get a lot of goals hanging out around the net. Just saying. 9-1. I'm so tempted to play an extra game right now. So tempted. Nick. If there's something that I would... Oh, I almost got that guy. Oh, they gave me the body check for it. If there's something I would encourage Nick, I'd be like, can you please pass the puck to me? You can. Caleb is saying, I love Fozzy. Did you get to meet Chris Jericho? Yeah, we played it. We obviously did the Fozzy tour, and we did a couple one-offs with him. Solid dude. Very nice, and in it for the right reasons. Which, I don't want to say you read between the lines, but at the same time, it's like, he's there because he loves it. I'm sure he loves wrestling too. I'm sure he loves his podcast. I'm sure he loves the radio stuff. But we've seen him play smaller venues. We've seen him play some pretty larger venues. And at heart, Chris wants to be a rock star, and he is a rock star. He's solid. I would love to go back out with those guys again. I know Robles and Through Fire are heading back out with them. They're a part of the FM music family, and when I saw that, I was like, okay, well, I get it. But at the same time, I understand that we're Canadian and we can't go out with them right now. So Jericho is the greatest of all time. He's pretty great. Pretty great. Quit that. Wait. Okay, I thought for a second I didn't get first star there. I was concerned that maybe somebody was not doing the right thing at the right time in the right place. Oh, I'm torn right now. Do I play another game? Or do I end on this note? Who's the next? Oh, the Lake Erie Otters. Caleb, should I play another game? Caleb's saying, did you meet any of the members of Avenged Sevenfold? No. We haven't played with them. Supposed to tour with them with Age of Days years and years and years ago, but it didn't come together. Gemini Syndrome, yeah, Deadset toured with them early. It was like one of our first bigger tours. They're super nice dudes too. Brian the drummer, I'm playing another game. I'm doing it. Can't stop me. Can't stop this. I'm gonna regret it if I lose, but I'm feeling it right now. I never get to play a fourth game. Oh, they're actually like good. Not the other teams weren't good, but they're like better. No, the Gemini Syndrome guys are super good. Brian, the drummer, learned a lot from him, just watching him do things, and he's handling some of the tour managing aspects of it, and just how they ran their show, and just kind of also to like kind of how he carried himself. He was good too answering questions. That's another one of those things with bands that are nice. It's like there's other bands too where like you can ask them stuff and they're not gonna give you attitude and make you feel stupid for asking things that you legit don't know, because they probably remember being there being there themselves, and they can still chirp you and rib you about certain things. But okay, can't lose. But at the same time, it's like they're there to help because they probably had somebody else who helped them. That's one of those things that I often think about. I'm just like, when people are nice versus not nice, I'm always thinking like, who taught you? Because somebody taught you to be this way towards people or be this way in situations. And then I half joke like, Kung Pao is one of my favorite movies, and there's a scene in there where the one character's asking, and she's like, "Oh, don't hit him. He was taught all wrong." And like, you meet people in business that were not taught well, or not taught right, for whatever reason, and usually attitude and patience. Oh, why did that not go in? That felt good. Yeah, attitude, patience, kindness, like a lot of those things kind of play into it as well, just how people are and who they kind of learn from. So again, you pick these things up from people. On the bench, Caleb's saying, I've met all the members surprisingly at their concert in Fozzy. They're who's it? Rich. Rich is the other guy too, because he's kind of like, I don't want to say he's the MD of that band, but he seems like he's kind of on it with a lot of that stuff. I remember the first meeting and just hearing him talk, I'm just like, Rich is a nice guy, but make sure you do your job, because like Rich is seeing some stuff. So, but just fair. They are nice guys too. Billy, the other guitar player, there was a time I think we were in the middle of Canada somewhere, but like this is not good. This is not good. Who's and what? Who's getting a tripping call? Who's getting a okay, it's not me. But now I get to sit for 2 Earth minutes because Mike Little took a stupid penalty. There was some stuff going on, and someone was mad about something, and like, just pecking order of things. If someone wants, like, if a band above you wants any of your stuff, they get your stuff. It's like, that's just kind of how it works. But there was an issue with one of the shows, and like something happened, and I think Jared James Nichols like stopped their show for a second because something was like going wrong. And I remember like moving to see what was going on, and I put my hand on someone's shoulder and like moved them out of the way so I could see what was going on. And then I looked over, and it was Billy, and he kind of gave me a look because he was doing guitar stuff. And the icon was like, I'm sorry I like moved you. I didn't push him, but I just kind of like moved him over the side a little bit. And it was one of those things where just like, he could have like got really ugly about that kind of stuff. And he didn't. He was a cool guy. So if you're ever watching this, thanks for being a cool guy. I'm sure you probably didn't think it was a big deal at the time, but it was one of those things where just like, I didn't know what I was just trying to figure out, because when I heard stuff stop on stage the way that it stopped, I thought maybe something had happened to Jared or someone on the band or someone in the crowd or something. And even though I probably can't actually help that much, I still feel obligated to look to see if I can help. So interesting. I remember that show. I don't remember the city that it was in, but interesting. There's always... Oh, that was the night too that someone like got on Fozzie's bus and like Jericho like tuned him, and it turned into this huge thing, and then the guy like ran off and like hit someone with his car, and it like... Oh, and the Jericho's assistant like got his collarbone broken. Like just a whole bunch of things happened that night. That was the day before Farewell to Fear like broke their trailer or something. It's just touring. Touring is always the same. It's like everything's fine. Oh, I couldn't get through those guys. Everything's fine till it's not fine when you're on tour. Yep, there we go. And breaks. And McTavish, I don't know who you are. I'm changing. How did we not score on a man? Oh, they... That was something. Caleb saying, okay, another question. There's a lot of questions. What was your best mosh pit you were in? I have never been in a mosh pit. I'm not a mosher. I'm not a big crowd person. Coolest mosh pit / crowd. I was playing with Age of Days. We were playing in Montreal. Papa Roach was headlining. Someone was in a wheelchair, and they like lifted the person in the wheelchair up and like crowd surfed the wheelchair, and I was like, that looks like a Montreal thing because it seems very normal here, but it was like it was one of those things where as I'm playing I'm like, this is really weird and cool at the same time, and I don't really know. So that was the coolest. Montreal is pretty awesome for hard rock. There's a lot of places in the US that are great for hard rock. There's a lot of places in Canada that are okay for hard rock, but Montreal, Quebec in general, they love their hard rock, they love their metal. So it's
Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Into the corner now.
He was protecting the puck well. Gotta be careful. Kelp, I remember seeing that on Facebook. Yeah, no, it was just like it was over the top funny for me. It was like, that's awesome.
Offensive zone face off and he wins the draw. Puts it up front. Shot in front.
This is not. We're not playing good. I have concerns. Nick. Pass it back, Nick. Oh, that was almost trickling in there. Erie came to play.
Receives the pass.
Oh, I missed him.
On the attack along the boards. Moves around along the half wall. With the blast. That puts it.
That was a bad shot.
That's a long way to score in that position of the net. He's got to get...
Oh, wow. He got run over. I've got this. Nick.
Oh boy, here comes a 3-on-1.
Oh, just trying to drive the goalie.
Takes the pass and works the cycle down low. Snaps it on net.
Okay, that was good. That was good. Okay, we're playing some hockey here. I think we got this. Erie Otters, we got the 106 hits. 106. Yeah, no, Papa Roach, they were fun to tour with. I learned a lot watching them too. Jacoby is like, he's the real deal. Nice. Saw that from here. Yeah, no, Jacoby like always found another, because it was Age of Days, Pop Evil, Papa Roach, and it's like we would try to up our game, Pop Evil would, and it's like Jacoby always had another gear. There was never a night where you're just like, okay, Jacoby's got to just go out there and just get the job done. It's like every night he always had another gear to throw something awesome out. So my favorite moment on that tour as well, I think we were in New Jersey. Was a Starlight. Good job, boys. Starlight Ballroom, and in the backstage, like in the room, they had a TV where it was facing, like the camera was facing the stage. I remember Matt, the bass player for Age of Days, and we were just chatting and just watching, And we're both of us to stop talking for a second. We're like, where did Jacoby go? Because the rest of the band was on stage. They're still playing, but we couldn't see Jacoby. And then Jacoby came like crowd surfing in from the right side of the TV on his back singing. And we're just like, that looks like it's out of a movie. It's ridiculous. And at that point, just like, there's nothing anybody can do that's like better than that. I'm pretty sure it was Starlight or Starland Ballroom jersey. It was hilarious. Caleb is saying, what's your opinion on the Maple Leafs? Are you talking about Toronto Maple Leafs, the hockey team? My opinion of them this year. Gonna win it all. I don't know what's going on with hockey this year. I know it's starting August 1st, but I'm still very curious to see what it looks like. And I think I saw you say Chicago Blackhawks earlier. They're one of my favorite teams. Pittsburgh Penguins. I grew up. That was my team growing up. But yeah, family. My family. Either you're a Leafs fan or you're a Habs fan. And I'm a Leafs fan. I can't cheer for the Montreal Canadiens. Their toilet seat logo. That was late. I just don't know why I can't pass harder. Oh, there you go, Nick. Boom. Oh, I blocked out my face. Why are we not getting out of the zone here? They want me to change. They want me to go and sign some autographs. That's okay. Caleb is saying, do you like American football? I'm not a big football fan, but I will definitely watch playoffs and championship games. I love being in the States during playoff football. It's awesome. Even better if you're like around people that like their cities are still in playoffs. I love playoff sports in general, but we just don't get a lot of exposure to American football up here. We have CFL, but no one knows when the games are on ever. I'm just not even doing anything tonight. I'm just watching the game. I'm just watching my team grow. That's all that's going on. Who's your do I need to ask who's your NFL team? Management, they're all from Chicago. They're all big baseball fans. 3-0. Do I have the puck? No one has the puck? Kinda got the puck. Nick. Oh, he picked up my crappy pass.
Somehow the shooter got loose in the slot, but the goaltender's equal to the task. That's a good save. Moves it quickly over to Gritty.
Oh, that was almost a goal.
Dangerous place on the ice, and he can't.
Oh, I just couldn't get the far side there. The game knew. The game knew I was trying to pick that. Caleb, I'm from Connecticut, and I'm Atlanta Falcons fan. Oh, Atlanta's a fun city to play. There you go, Caleb. Meet Kelly. Kelly, meet Caleb. Two people from Connecticut. This is one of my longest live streams, I think. It's gonna be close to 2 hours when I'm done. I'm gonna eat second dinner, which is probably gonna be cereal, and then I'm probably gonna get showered after because it's warm down here. I've got several messages waiting for me. I'm just not sure about answering them right now. There we go. Poke check. Give me the puck. Oh, you silly goose. You almost did the thing you shouldn't do. It's really annoying in real hockey when like you get close to the blue line and someone's like, I'm gonna cut across the blue line on the wrong side when I could have taken one more step.
Scoop it up along the boards.
Breaking out.
And now he angles it
Breaking
across
out.
to Popcat. On the attack along the boards.
Nick. Of course.
From the slot.
Oh,
fires
we did
away.
get that.
Comes up with a blocker save.
Oh, he had to get up tight to the puck. In close. He takes away and he
Oh, there you go.
Scores.
I wrote a new song. Hope you like it. The big debut.
They have not taken their foot off the gas at all.
Serial's awesome. That's one of my like
Play on the net. He's been doing it all
like
season.
as far as we joke about me loving hot tubs on tour, because that's like the happy place. It's like when we're on tour and the breakfast area has Fruit Loops and or Frosted Flakes, I will just sit and binge on those. And then I'll get like extra bowls of cereal and then take that back to the hotel room. And then there's times too when I would get like larger Ziploc bags and I would just fill it with cereal
The puck at the point.
so that I have a healthy supply.
Yeah, he does a nice job here finding the puck as it works.
I have reserves,
He's got to pick it up somewhere.
cereal reserves,
Horn sounds to
when the
end
going
the
gets
second
rough.
period. 4-0 is where we sit heading into the third period.
Kale Sam, I'm baseball fan, Yankees fan. We have the Toronto Blue Jays here. I can't really watch baseball on TV. I think it's
And they're gonna mix
the
it up
equivalent
between
of,
the fights here.
I want to say paint drying, but like, 'cause I do enjoy painting. But I love going to like live sports, and baseball is fun because you can get cheap seats and just hang out and people watch, and it's nice out.
I'm James, and
It's
we
good.
are ready to kickstart this third period. Well, this has been an absolute blowout through the first two periods. We get underway here in the third. 40 minutes into this one.
Oh, I was almost a thing there. I did a little spinorama,
Just lock down
the
this
circle.
comfortable lead. They've been terrific through 40 minutes. Don't give it away now.
Nope, let's make this happen.
Brings the puck into the offensive end now.
That was stupid. That was a stupid pass. We lose is because of that pass.
Slides the puck over. And he comes up with it.
Digging. Digging for it.
Is he thinking about it now?
Kaleson Applejacks. Yeah, any of that stuff is good.
9 hat-tricks.
Especially the older you get.
The second one, it's really
Good.
kind of the only thing you're thinking about.
Kelly's. Oh, I see your message. Just 1 second. I gotta try to win this draw. Too late.
They lead it big time here in this third.
I see your message, Kelly. Just give me a second.
Through center along the wing. They've got numbers. It's a 2-on-1. Thomas works the puck.
Go.
in his own
Go. Let's
zone.
go.
Thomas looks
Pass it.
around. Here he is in close.
Oh, it bounced over and rolled in. Oh, over his head.
Their line has played really
That was good.
games. I like the way they moved the puck.
I want to see the replay on this because this has actually happened a couple times in real hockey where the goalie makes the save and it bounces over them and like bounces back over them.
He doesn't miss too many, James. He leads his team
Oh,
for a
just
reason.
hating life. He made the stop, but gravity and physics. Shot. The stop. Bounce. Kelly's saying, I feel the same, Mike. Live sports are so much better than TV sports. It's just fun. It's atmosphere. Like
Continues here with another
that's what I miss.
They can walk
I miss like Toronto Marlies hockey. I miss Toronto Rock lacrosse. I miss.
really come
I haven't been to a soccer game.
Duffs
Just-
gets the puck. Right to the
Just
middle.
miss that atmosphere.
Big time stop.
I really like the lacrosse games. It's fun.
Grabs the puck and looks to make something happen.
Thought that was another crappy bouncy goal.
And now he moves it to Gritty.
Oh, I thought he was gonna rock me there.
Puck along the boards. Here they are on the attack.
I'm going to the bench.
Sends it down low.
Custom, I love wrestling events and I've always wanted to go to UFC or MMA event. That'd be interesting. I'm not like a big UFC MMA person, but actually I don't know if I would actually go. Like I still find it weird. It's still kind of prize fighting. I would definitely go WWE. Like that, I'm there. I'm there for that.
And that was stopped.
The other thing that's like I don't know if it's sports, but like monster trucks, Monster Jam. I want to go see Monster Jam at like a big football stadium in the States.
like he thinks he's gonna
I'm down for that because we have it here and it's not the same because we don't have the space for it. But I want to go see that like in the U.S. Oh, that was a big hit. He's still sliding.
Here's a chance, a 2-on-1.
Of course.
Across. Blocker save. And
Goalie's bailing everyone out. Let's change. Change. Can't be out there doing that. Kind of nonsense. Boom! For what? For what? Charging? He touched the puck. I hit him. Oh, come on. That was crap. That was a big pile of crap.
As we're about to drop the puck, the power play unit back out onto the ice for another opportunity.
They've been skunked on the power play so far tonight. So you have a little chat on the bench. Guys, notice some things that the penalty killers do, and you try to adjust one step ahead of them.
Offside is the call, and we'll have a face-off just outside.
I can't say what I'm thinking. If someone just send me a message and like my response to that, I cannot say that on the air. Wear a mask. Come on, people. Oh, I can't just hope things will be okay. You can't just hope the car won't run out of gas. You know, it's just, that's not a good strategy. Oh, you clowns. Clowns out there. I've lost my... Oh, no, I still got it. I'm like, where did my stuff, my chat stuff go? Oh, I was in the box and we got scored on. Oh, everyone's looking at me now. Everyone's looking at me. I'm gonna win the draw. I'm gonna get this puck. I'm gonna try a move here. Move didn't work.
Over the line they come. Takes that pass back at the point. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Into the corner of the attacking area.
Oh, knocked me over. Get it. Alright, that's getting a little bit hairy there for a second. Kelly's saying, alright, I'll have a good night, y'all. Thanks for hanging out, Kelly. Good hanging. Have a good rest of your evening in Connecticut. Oh my goodness. See, sometimes when I do silly things like try to block a shot and just lie on the ice, the game will like punish me. Because they know that I'm being silly. Alright, they're not coming back. They're not coming back. We're getting serious now. No, 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 no. 6 minutes. We can do 6 minutes. So what's it like living? It's like live in Canada. I'm Canadian. I've always wanted to visit. Canada's great. I gotta pay attention here. I don't know, like Canada, like, cause I've been across Canada a couple times. It's like Canada's big pockets of culture, and like Toronto and GTA is. I got it. I blocked that shot. Oh, I couldn't get the pass across. Couldn't get the pass across. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 3 unanswered goals. I don't look worried right now, but I am worried right now that they're going to do some craziness. Oh my god. Oh, that was weird. All right, no, we cannot let this happen. Stop it. Stop it, Jones. Kale's saying I'm French Canadian. Yeah, no, again, you got your GTA, you've got your Montreal, you've got your Vancouver, Calgary, Edmonton, you got your Halifax. Got your St. John's. Please bury it. I'm stuck. I'm stuck under the goalie. Okay. Minute and a half. We can do this. Block the shot. It's the rebounds. They keep getting the rebounds. I gotta change. I gotta change. I'm tired. Can't be selfish. Oh man, this game got way too exciting. Can't be up 5-0 and they had 3 unanswered goals. But yeah, no, I like living in Canada. I think definitely since March with the whole virus thing, it's just like we've seen how Canada wants to deal with stuff. People kind of coming together and dealing with things. Oh, we're pulling the goalie. Pulling the goalie. I want out there to score a goal now. I'd be selfish. Score it, Mike Little. Oh, Mike Little. Let's go. There you go. Okay, game's over. Game's over. Kirk Liam, I need my jersey back. Need my number 14. Caleb Sen, have you ever heard of the band Lethal Injection? I have not. Not heard of them. Where are they from? Oh, it hit him. Oh, thought I was going to hit Mike Little and he's standing in the net. I feel way better now that we're going to win 6-3. Possibly 6-4, possibly 7-3. Oh, he's scoring on 7th. I called it. Called it. Caleb asking. Just quite. You're great. You're great for chit chat on here. Who is your favorite wrestler ever? It's tough because there was such that golden age in the 80s where, like, for me it's a tie between Macho Man and the Ultimate Warrior, but like part of me gives the edge to the Ultimate Warrior because he was so, like, he wasn't over the top, but there was just like so many levels of intensity that he had. And then after that, then the close third to everything is Razor Ramon. I just thought he was funny. Who's yours? Yeah, Ultimate Warrior is just like whatever zone he was in to be the Ultimate Warrior. It's pretty good. And then he got into politics. Oh, I can't believe. I won't say I can't believe we won that game. It was more like I was really thinking for a second they were gonna come back 5 straight, put into overtime or something. I only really know like the 80s era, like the action figure era, like the cartoon era, which I think they should go back to. Like, I don't know where they are at right now with WWE, but like someone should put together a wrestling league that goes back to that, where it's like way over the top, but the production value is not crazy high on it, so it adds a little bit more charm to it. Jeff Hardy, Randy Orton. I know the names. I'm not super familiar. That's the thing, like, not to say wrestling culture is like not big in Canada, but it's nowhere near as big as it is in the States. Second star. Oh, Liam Kirkland's stupid hat trick. They would. He probably knows the timekeeper. Like, oh, you got a hat trick. You can give him first star. Well. Oh, congratulations! You've unlocked trait and specialty points. I'm just gonna continue. I'm gonna not use those points yet because I don't really know what to do with them. London Knights is next. Okay, 27. No, that's pretty good. I'm gonna leave it there. Leave this there. Well, Caleb, I definitely appreciate your company here tonight, hanging out, asking all the questions. I enjoy answering the questions. I'm sincere about that. I do. Gemma, Cindy, Kelly, and Nicole stopping in, saying hi. I appreciate everyone hanging out. Kale saying, what about Bret Hitman Hart and Hart family? Of course, like that's all built in as far as knowing them and appreciating what they added to the sport, the entertainment. I need to get going here. I gotta get on with my evening. It's almost 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, just in case anyone doesn't know what time zone it is. Again, I appreciate everyone stopping by. If you're watching the replay on YouTube, remember to like and subscribe. If you're watching on Facebook, just like the page. Keep doing that. That's all you can really do. Thanks again for hanging out. Have a good rest of your evening. Caleb, next time. Oh, sorry. Caleb, next time, more questions. See you on Tuesday. All right. Have a good night, everybody.